Hello everyone, welcome to our next part of the Siralim playthrough as a Necromancer. Last time we ended it with me being blind, at least that's what I thought, but eventually I did find the Egg-laying Inquisitor, I believe what his name is, which has been fused now with the slime. We redone the slime, and now he's also mass summoning, which works really well. The second thing that has happened is I went around all the new realms to see if there were new enemies. The realms itself didn't have any new enemies, which made me kind of like confused about how it precisely worked, just as I also was looking for the Egg-laying Inquisitor. And I eventually just Googled the answer. I'm not against searching up the information. You know, I'm not going blind through the game or anything. I already knew a lot about the game. I've seen a lot about the game. So, you know, I'm not going blind through it. So I'm not against searching up the information. But, you know, if I can, you know, stop it from happening, then, you know, I would. But I was just confused and I really want some clarity about it. The fun part about this game is there's so much about this game that's just not really completely explained, even online, because it's just such a big game with such like diverse systems, and the nitty-gritty sometimes not even really like understood by the community as a whole. Like the way that the random enemies work is kind of like how we thought it worked, but not really. It just kind of like gets a pool of enemies that could spawn between the level of the floor you're at and everything below that, of course. But sometimes enemies can spawn in a pool, or at least in a realm that you have not even entered yet, but they have in that specific like level range. So you can get enemies or creatures from realms you have not even visited yet, just because you have reached that level and the random creatures. So that's very interesting to find out. That means that the future randomized runs are going to be more interesting than I thought. I thought it was just the random nice creatures of all the things that we've seen already before, and which is just kind of like meh, doesn't really the vibe I want to go for. But no, I've been seeing a lot of enemies that shouldn't have been there or couldn't be been there. So yeah, that is a nice thing to have figured out. The last thing that I figured out is how do we say, the hard level limits for new creatures to spawn. And that really helped a lot. You know, I went through, I think, 90% of the realms before I Googled just the Egg-laying Inquisitor answer, and eventually I just also learned about the other things. All newer creatures have like all kind of the same level hard points, right? Where just new enemies will spawn. There are like races that spawn around their own specific levels, which don't have to adhere to these kind of like broad spectrum levels. But it's good to know that I don't have to go every fucking new realm back to all the old realms to see if anything new has spawned. New things come from either the realm depth that we come from, the new realm that we went into, or these hard level caps, so to speak. The next cap we're going to hit is level or depth 45. After that is 60, then 75, and then 415. Yeah, stuff got crazy this game. So without further ado, I think we are going towards a no. I'm forgetting to say two more things, which is as I was going through the realm, I found the god that sold jades, so we can give generous to our spells, which gives a fake copy to all our creatures every fight. So we have a free spell every single time, which kind of like makes Tsundere obsolete. Tsundere, of course, is our Centaur Catabatas fusion, which more or less is just there for the Catabatas part, which is this creature can't cast spells mainly, but can equip 3 more spells, and all those spells are given as a copy to our creatures, just like the Generous does. But, you know, these are 6 spells. Technically, now that we have some Jade, I have 7 Jades in total, I've already used a few, Tsundere is not needed anymore. The problem is that there's just no real replacement for Tsundere right now, which is sad in one way, it's kind of okay in the other way. Like, nothing really can replace it, so we just keep it there. But eventually, when we find something that can replace Tsundere, we will instantly replace Tsundere. But yeah, that's the biggest part. I think the biggest shake up for our team eventually. I made a gambling place, which was a little bit fun, I guess. I haven't gambled yet. We got one more exotic as well. Let's show the 5 exotics that we actually have right now. I was kind of surprised about how little exotics there were. I thought there were going to be way more, you know, but then I saw how he got an exotic, and then I understood why there were not more exotics, you know. It was like a backing reward, right, from $200, and 2,000 gives a custom race. So yeah, that's a lot for a creature. I mean, if you like the game and you support the developers, like, it's not a lot, but like, I can honestly understand why there are not that many exotics. They're enough to like have it as a collector's like thing going in the background, but like, I thought it was going to be a forever hunt towards the exotics. It's most likely not, which is, it's fine. You can see this one is leveled. I did the trick in going to the realm, finding a copy of yourself so I can get the research level up, because eventually I do want to use some of the exotics, maybe even in an exotic team. I was spoiled by one more exotic which traded specifically had, which was Yakul, the white tiger, and then I saw his thing. I was like, okay, he's also like just around specific exotic creatures, so making an exotic team would be kind of cool. But yeah, I think from all the exotics that we have right now, this one's the latest one that we got. That's why I think he has the best rate, but after that is this one that has the best rate. So I was leveling, or at least trying to get his knowledge up, so I can eventually use the special candle that summons a lot of these guys, so I can even farm him more for more. When we get it, we'll get it, right? But let's continue now our goal, which is, I think, reaching Death 45 for today. It's something I want to reach for the new creatures, of course, but also I think a new realm, and maybe even continue further, but we'll see how far we get, because sometimes the bosses just kind of kick our ass. And with that being said, I'll turn on the music, if the music wants to be turned on, and the music says no, I guess. Oh, no, there's the music. That's weird. Okay, looks good on stream. Okay. I think we immediately go to a boss fight here. Yeah. There's a story boss. There's no realm properties. No realms instabilities. Says a boss. I feel like we're not struggling until this point, so I don't think we're going to struggle right now. We could have used some of our materials to level our equipment, but it is what it is. The King of Hacks. Oh, yeah. We were looking for him because of the Nether Realms, of course. The ultimate Nether World. I know not what drives you to pursue such ambitions, but I'll not allow you to claim this relic and compromise the sanctity of Rhodia. Yeah. This precious, yup, words. The perspective. Why is Caliban talking for me right now? I don't appreciate that. I'm an old man. I can talk for myself, you know? Yeah. What the hell am I looking at here? They have names. Okay, not a lot of pre-spells casted. I mean, we have to read them all, right? Elimination process of this creature attacks. It deals 100% of the damage to the target. So double damage. That's horrible. God spawns. Interesting. When this creature attacks, it has a 1% chance to attack on additional time. This trait effects can repeat multiple times in a row, but the chance decreases 25% of each attack. Okay, horrible. Why does it work like that? Release the curse if this creature attacks or is damaged by an attack or spell. It gains a random buff. Yeah. I think he's a main guy, but he's not even that dangerous. He snowballs though. This creature attacks or is damaged by an attack or spell. It afflicts the enemy with a random debuff. I think he goes first, and then Humbug. The Cube. At the start of this creature's turn, it casts 5 random spells, 1 from each class. Never mind, he goes. Holy fuck. If this creature attacks or is damaged by an attack or spell, it gains 50% of his lowest stats. Why is this one? Why is this health so high, brother? I think debuff guy goes first, and then Cube, and then Cape. We have a little bit more spells. We have all the new spells. Ooh, I didn't know it would work like that. That's nice. I gave the spells Bazooka, Death and Destruction, and Planets to Tsundere. I think... Huh. Should we crit? Should we give them bombs? Large amount, large amount, large amount. Like, I've just do planets. Let's see what it does for us. Okay. Double spell, let's go. I did Grand Explosion. Chad, I have no idea why it works like that. I got to honest, I have no idea. But he just starts casting different spells. Maybe a summon does it? Ooh, okay, that's interesting to know. There's a limit on how many fake spells we can get, because technically they all should have a summon spell as well. They don't have that right now. Let's first Odor. Okay, the horse is dead. We Finger of Death. We stink them. Chat, this feels weird. This has to be the easiest fucking boss we've fought until now. That's kind of weird. I love that the only guy I was really afraid of is still fucking alive. Only one direwolf? Weird. Okay, homeboy dead. He's gonna come back. So let's do sneak attack. Okay. Wow. That is so easy for what has to be the final boss. I have good XP though. As Lucius' final creature falls, he backs away from you with a grimace. How? Why has it come to this? You do not know what you're doing, Hermit. You've gone mad. First you attacked my kingdom, and now you've done through all this trouble to pursue me in the name of the ultimate Netheror. It is not you or the Hermit that I know. The Hermit that I trusted as my closest ally for all these years. He begins to wave his hands around as he channels some sort of spell. Despite your intelligence, I feel like I owe this to Deimos and Hebron to warn you of their plight. When they attacked Hax, I used the ultimate power to control of the God of Punishment. What the fuck? What I didn't realize was that he would pursue Deimos, Hebron after long fighted. I figured they were captured. Looking for attacks. The plates. For Homer to not pursue me. Wait. Did I or did I not get the ultimate orb? Nope. Bro is like crashing out right now. Why? We're close, bro. Do not lie on silver tongue. I'm not sure that he will use the orb to dominate the pursue the trap. I mean, he didn't feel like a bad person. Bro, you will not believe what happened. The boss fight was so fucking easy. Jushin, but I've heard your discussion, but I'm unsure of... I'm confident Frieden, God of the Sea, will know. Seek him out where the dead ships dwell. Okay. Yeah, Goblet of Trials and the Refinery. What's this one? Unlocks a Goblet of Trial decoration, which rewards you for completing realm quests under certain conditions. Okay, I'm expecting a little bit more than that, but okay. 40. Where did that dwell? Where did that ship dwell? Am I gonna go realm instability? I'm not like that though. I do. I kind of don't want to do it simply for getting the creatures from the place. Then again, we have to go through that a little bit more than is necessary, so... yeah, fuck it. Yeah, let's find this shit. Ooh, he looks cool. You decline his offer, mostly because it's money. No way. He knows where the torture is, but he doesn't know where it exactly is. Absolute peak. Sounds like me, bro. Mediocre news at best. Thanks, bro. Elemental barrier. Target gains barrier that absorbs damage equal to 50% of its defense. It's only good for siege mess, I guess. What do you sell? Okay, apparently I'm not allowed to see what he sells. That's gonna be a mimic, isn't it? Look, it wasn't. Damn. That's Vartrak rules over which realm? Of course I know what Vartrak rules over. Of course, like, you know, Vartrak rules over he rules over Ooh, I love this. Siralim. Of course I know where fucking Vartrak rules over. It's Eternity's End. Yo, crazy. He speaks. Yeah, most likely I'll turn off the instability stuff. I can see the new creatures. But that seal is new. Elegant denizens. Oh, he's part of the denizens. Ooh. Denizens are creatures that synergizes well with the mermaids, which has mania as their main way of doing damage. Mania is like a reverse damage for healing. It's similar, but not completely like that. But you know, comparable. Let's call it comparable. But I do have. Okay. Do Death and Destruction. Did it just instantly fill, or I didn't even look at the other things. Always critical damage, horrible. There are minions, less attack. I mean, I don't really care for the attack. I don't even attack. Okay. The jellyfish gives our buffs. I have to say, after RB start, you know, inner destruction themselves, a very strong asset to the fucking team. Not gonna lie. Okay. 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 That's loud. What the fuck? Oh. Multiple eyes weird me out like that. Oh. I feel like we have seen the Shambler. Have you seen the Innocent Shambler though? If the creatures deal damage to as a result of blight, they recover equal to... Okay, it's not bad. What's this one? The High Hunt. When this creature attacks, it gains 10% intelligence. If this creature casts a spell, it gains 10% attack. Ooh. 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 I don't like that at all. I don't feel like this is the kind of game where you can focus on either. I found a key. Oh, there are treasure chests in this place? Nice. Love to see it. Like, there are different shells. One of them is gonna do something completely different than the other one, which was correct. One gave nothing, and the other one gave me some resources. Another duel. It does look very cute, not gonna lie. No chance, chat. No chance. I don't know the static encounters are gonna give us in this place. Kind of enemies are gonna fight. I think skeletons. Maybe or maybe not, because I've seen the hurling rocks. The random enemies take large amount of damage continuously and are afflicted with confused and bleeding. After each enemy takes damage, the spell has a 35% chance to end. I wonder what class it is, because it seems really good. I mean, really, really good, but like, looks pretty fine, right? I feel like it's better than planets. It doesn't do really jack shit besides a lot of damage. What do you do? Oh, nice. Rebirth. Brother, give me an emblem or something. Oh. A doll and a egg. Yo, finally. I don't think it's the same doll as before, but you know. Enemies always have taunting. Okay. Enemies with blind have 50% chance to target provoking allies with attacks and spells. I wonder how all the dolls work. This creature has repelling, your other exotic creatures always have warded. Chat, I'm not gonna lie, after I've seen that like there is a griffin in the game, I'm looking at like the griffin stuff and like it is kind of possible that the griffin stuff, but not really that good, but like there's gonna be what I wanna say is there's gonna be a griffin team for sure. Allows you to craft gems or smoke bolts. Okay, target takes a moderate amount of damage and loses a small amount of attack, intelligence, and defense. It's fine. It's fine. Life. Why are you laughing like that? This one's different. This one's different. We haven't found a big chest yet. Which is concerning. But there's so much fucking favor stuff in this place. What the hell? The guy just loves me. He just doesn't know yet. He loves me, Chad. He loves me. Okay, exit. More favor. All the favor. We haven't found the static encounter yet, which is just kind of sad, not gonna lie. No, there's a big chest, of course. 1 centimeter away from a place where I've already been. I mean, it's open to last. Maybe we even get another favor level, which gives us a, I don't know, triple amount of thing from the chest. It'd be splendid. Actually fucking amazing. No mimics yet. Chat, when I was doing the rounds through the realms, I had a place with like 3 mimics just spawning next to each other, which was horrible in Monride, but pretty good for Monride, you know, for the mimic research. I saw somebody like using a whole ass team of like mostly mimics fused with somebody else, which was like, is that meta? Like, I don't want a team of all mimics, but like, it looked pretty cool. Not gonna see. What are we gonna get? Nothing special. Yes. Okay. Let's go. There's no reason to not continue. Let's first of all remove the instability. Go through the place. Get all the oops, nether portal. Kind of want that emblem. Okay, okay. Oh, those double snakes are okay, okay. That's cool. That's actually really cool. Wait. So a skipulous fucking staff, but then with other health related items, like a syringe right now. That's really cool. The unblinking crack. Chad, I hate that. Chad, look at that. He's an alien face. Stupid hat has alien face, bro. What the fuck? As long as this creature hasn't gained or lost intelligence, this has 200% more intelligence and has arcane. What? I hate this good, especially for a build right now. 200% more intelligence and arcane? What? Here for everybody that doesn't know what arcane does. Hydration check, chat. Hydration check. Here's my thing, chat. We have a trait that does increase intelligence, right? I don't know if that, like, clashes with this one, right? I feel like it doesn't. But then the second part is that we do not increase our intelligence past just the trait part. Typhlosion technically does gain intelligence every single time that he casts a spell. But we wouldn't not need that if we have him this. I'm scared of, like, enemies debuffing our stats and then just, you know, actually losing so much intelligence. Oh, that's a hard one. If their creatures apply a debuff, they apply an additional debuff, but their debuffs only last for 1 turn. Ew. Don't like that. What does Bazooka do for us? Okay. There's a lot of damage. Up next, give me my buffs. As you approach the mask, you realize that it's haunted. A pack of hostile-looking ghosts begin to leak out from beneath the mask. They attack. Huh. This is where the fuckers went. Okay. He died. At the start of the battle, this creature afflicts each enemy with 2 random buffs. Okay. After this creature attacks, it decreases the target's defense by 50%. Okay. Your creatures deal 1% more damage to targets that are defending or provoking. Okay. I have not a lot to say about it. Bazooka, I guess. We bazooka, I guess. We all thought about the bazooka. Oh, almost didn't fucking get this. Attacker takes devastating amount of damage and loses a small amount of defense. Just a small amount. That's a really good one. The chef snakes. Don't like how that clam looks at me. No. We've seen this guy before. The enemy's healed is afflicted. After an enemy's healed is afflicted with blight. Anything that really has to do with, like, mania, we don't really care for. We don't build around that. The creatures cast spells 1 additional times, but the spells are 30% less potent. Okay. I don't know what the snake is cooking, but this is gonna go on the team. Right? I guess, like, because of the instabilities, we can only, like, cast 1 spell, and then this is a detrimental part of our fucking team. Oh, I don't know how I feel about let's see what bugs this for us. Okay. I like the instability for, like, you know, increased drops and stuff like that and resources, but the fact that it just handicaps team building so much is very saddening. Like, you know, a lot of the stuff that instability gives are also, like, hidden, so I wouldn't know. If this creature attack, it does damage to all enemies to 30%. That's not bad. You know, my problem is, like, because I wouldn't know most of the time if I can only cast 1 spell, there's no reason to like build around that. I know like one of our guys technically is that, you know, just giving double spells to everybody. Oh my god. He's back. I don't know why he's back, but he is back. Oh, everybody's rebirth. I should give everybody the thing that if they die, that their minions stay. First creature takes damage, it deals damage to an enemy equal to 1% of the damage taken. Okay, I get how RB fucking died. Yeah, bazooka everybody, please. Well, I can understand the idea behind it, right? Like, nice. Dispelling the rest, the doors take a amount of damage, and debuffs are removed. Okay, we're putting this on for sure. Oh, nice. Okay, this is Mimic. This is a Mimic. Okay, it wasn't. Chat, it wasn't. I'm lying. But yeah, I understand the idea of, like, you know, having such instability so you cannot build the super strong build that is like multi-attacking, but rather than building a multi-attacking build, then you just do something else that cannot be messed over by the instabilities. There's enough that can be like fucked over by the instabilities, but you know, if I put multi-strike or multicast on, that means if I cannot do multicasting, I just have a team-wide 30% damage decrease, which is crippling. Crippling. As long as this creature hasn't gained or lost attack. Okay, so this is the attack version of the other Kraken. This is the Kraken. Okay, what does this do for me right now? Okay. I didn't do anything for me. Cool, cool, cool. Golden box, golden box. What do we get? Opera glasses. Adding fans? Adoring fans. If an enemy with mania heals your creatures gain their highest stat other than health equal to 10% of the amount healed. And if we ever make a mania build, there's a banger. Okay, this I was kind of convinced that the thing, the chest hair was a mimic. It wasn't, again. We're just shooting out fucking bazookas here. Yeah. I had an idea. Oops. Have we picked up the key? We did. Fate. Each creature has a 50% chance to be killed. We're just rolling the die. Leaving it up to fate. Kind of like a Jesus take the wheel moment. Huh. There has to be a fucking class that is around chance-based spells. Like the gunslinger or something like that. The gambler. They call him the gambler. A lot of people call him homeless. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Really not the energy that I thought was gonna come, but here we are. What do you do? This creature deals additional damage equal to 20% of the damage it has taken in the current battle. If I ever have like a provoking build, could work, I guess, some way, maybe not. Have a bomb. Chef Court. The creatures cast. Ooh. Oh, okay. We have the multicast trade on a slottable gem for our artifacts. That is really not bad. And we boss him. Notice that the seabed begins to rise in distance. The unpromising beach that Furidan spoke about must be ahead. Homer really just said, I have no idea where you should go, but go to the beach. So go. Okay, he really didn't do a lot for us now, did he? He really just said, like, I'm hungry. Talur. Your creatures can only take damage equal to 10% of their maximum at a time. In addition, this creature can only take damage equal to 3% of them. I hate this. I hate it. What the fuck? I mean, take fucking bombs? I mean, stink yourself up right now? I still don't know why they cast random spells. I have no idea, Chad. I legit have no idea. Why do that? You don't do it. Zombie Trainer Bob doesn't do it. The Floater for sure not do it. RB for sure not do it. The Kilowatt for sure don't do it. Yeah, no? Chad, I have no idea. Why do that? Oh, most likely the minion, right? Okay, never mind. Yeah. The animated gem, got it. That is nice, I guess. Please. That's what I want to see, baby. The bazooka. Maybe the crit goes through the stupid traits that it didn't chat, it didn't. I'll do damage strike away now. I mean, maybe he can. No, cannot. Or something. Nice. Pretty certain, but not every day I can see. Whatever that means. Torture chamber. Torture chamber. Nothing? Really? That is sad. The serpents. Okay, beach party time. Our projects are still being worked out, silly enough. Yeah. Like one thing here that's painful. A little bit there. Visible box. Yeah. I kind of want to reach the depth 45 before we're gonna do instabilities and getting new creatures and, you know. Ooh. Where is the... I think it's really died. They can get death though, Chad. They just randomly kill person. That's sick as fuck. Like, this is more like, you know, this is like the correct answer. But death's claim, Chad. Death. You know, no, like the shit slaps. Fine. The faraway enclave. Enemies belong to the same race. Oh, okay. It's windy. Oh. I was like, where the fuck is the statue? How's this bro? Yeah. Oh well, see what the health statue gives me. I think they summoned a dumpling somewhere. Let's see what they mean with all of them are the same race. I guess if we find a new fucking race, it works, I guess. Bruh. What's the other abilities? Good luck. Okay. Diffuse with Gorgons. Okay. Horrible. Does that mean everybody's gonna be a Gorgon? Alright. Okay. I like the idea of the Minotaur just being here. Finally, the actual place has been found. And because of this, okay. Take it easy, bro, take it easy. Because of this realm instability, they're all here as a gang, as a squad. Offering. Ooh, nice. Ooh, the wyverns. Let's go. But the wyverns are kind of... I'll say the wyverns are kind of like our ballpark. They really are to build around casting. More like when an enemy casts. They're not bad fucking skills. Yo. So they're like, yo, you have to do a little bit more than that this time, bro. Fine. No more offerings right now. All the offerings. That offering, this offering, everybody gets offering. Where am I? The crabs give the buffs. Class of Ember. Enemies take a small amount of damage plus 10% of how much of the... Oh, see the dumpling? And to absolutely just decimate this thing. Jesus Christ. I mean, let us start the reckoning. I think shrapnel grenade. Into bazooka. What does he have for me? Near left? Oh, no. Oh, you just attack. Yes! Appreciate it. Oh. The starfish and the crabs give us our buffs. Good to know. I technically could leave, but we really shouldn't. Maybe there are more dumplings. I'll say I'm like almost... Ross, his ability's kind of annoying. Not really getting any of the new creatures. But in any ways, if we didn't do this, we didn't get our increased resources, so it's a give and take situation, right? Oh nice, that's the box that we needed for something. And more buffs. I wish it was the other thing that we needed, because both of them only needs a handful of things to complete the project. Okay, so starfish, our buffs, crabs, debuffs the enemy. Got it. A bomb. I want to say Bazooka's the correct answer these days, but the bomb is so iconic, right, Chad? Like, this is our move, you know? Remember when our, like, creatures went, like, you know, I'm gonna bomb all over this place and then just bombed everything? New muffs, new muffs. But the muffs seemed interesting, so ice creatures and beacon creatures always have leeching. Okay. I don't like the idea of like the full-on class or race dependent like races. Because I have to assume that they synergize either with like a very defined build or class. But man, when the time of the summoning like race here, where my boy being like, the more of these races you have, the more summons you make. Where I get, oh. Choose 15 or more creatures. So this one. Should I have chosen? It's just this. Huh. Okay. Is that it? There's just a. Okay. Distraction ticket. Right? Like, just nothing more. No. Okay, never mind. This is ridiculous. What is this shit? This one. Okay. Handcuffs. Gunpowder? Oh. Yeah. Slots. Okay. Wow. They didn't give me anything. They didn't give me anything. Yay. I love random number generators. They're my favorite thing to do in my spare time. Really, I just roll those numbers, you know? Just to see what numbers are gonna come there, you know? And maybe the numbers are really good or not good, but you know, I love those numbers. I almost don't wanna, you know what? Yeah, about that one, Chief. Just gonna use anything that's non-defensive. Because they don't have the trait that every time that they cast a spell, a nuke just goes off on their team, or enemy team. We do though, we do. I have this like scrawly fucking pass are annoying as fuck. Like, we're almost done, chat. Never mind. I haven't seen map number 2. Nope. Kill streak. Cast a random damaging spell for each deck creatures on the battlefield. No. That's not good. Maybe in a build where you also just kill your own creatures, that could be strong, but we don't do that. We don't do that, chat. We don't do that. I feel like we've been everywhere, so leaving it is. Whatever it is. We can turn it in project. Let's go. Yes, I got 4% of the achievements done inside of the game. 4% chat, 4%. I mean, yes. I do want to increase my fucking amount of projects that I kind of have to do. Or can do. I love that. That's my favorite. Hell yeah. 45 is not where we're at right now. Of course we're not. Let's say like every realm or every depth before the boss, we do a netty realm depth with no instability so we can see the new creatures. And get the new creatures. Oh, they should have bro. You're in control. Oh, we offer for sure. Fractal explosion. Inflict 3 random enemies with bombs? Brother, I have an explosion that does everybody, that deals damage and gives everybody a bomb. What the fuck is this? That's pretty good, Chad. That's pretty good. Like, I'm gonna put that on my weapon for Typhlosion good. Well, I'm gonna show which new creatures are gonna be there, and they're actually all the fucking same from this one. All of them. Not a single new creature. Chad, did I... No, wait. We have not seen the actual place where the chimeras come from. Or the manticore, sorry. Not a chimera. We haven't found a chimera yet. This is the kind of game where I just have to assume that everything in like fantasy and more exists. Like other chimeras? I have no idea, but I have to assume they are there. Because there are a lot of creatures in this game. Like a lot of creatures. Like a lot of... Chad, nothing is new. I'm like, let me just attack and... That's good enough. It wasn't, but then at the same time it does. It was enough. Okay. We have already seen these guys. Every time it just happened, you're like, is that one of you? Is that one of you? Is that one of you? But it never is, Chad. It never is. Let's go to one of the wyvern fights, and then I'm gonna drink. Hydration check, hydration check. When I read the wyvern traits, I was not really sold on them, but knowing that eventually the whole game is just gonna be broken spells flung at each other, I'm like, you know what? If we have a 50% chance of like casting that spell, that's really good. But again, like being dependent on your enemy to do your damage is just a recipe for disaster. What if the team is like more focused on attacks, then our build doesn't work? Maybe the idea is just not having to go full on in that situation, just have some of that happening in the background whilst doing another strat. Ooh, exotic Chad. New exotic. So there's some... Let's see, a star? Check for my star. Wait. That was a burger. I just, have to just decimate that guy. Okay, let's see what our exotic is gonna be. Okay. Wait, is it a buff? Wasn't Chad. Wasn't. The Chrono Shadow Worm. This creature unleashes a terrifying battle cry and then attacks. Okay. Looks sick. The fact he has a clock makes me scared, as it is most likely something to do with the timeline. When the creature is at the bottom of the timeline, your creatures do not consume charges when they cast spells. In addition, their spell always deal critical damage and have 1% more potency. Okay. Trad him with the Catabatas and we just snare him every single time, and then we have all this. It's not bad. Not bad. Trad is not bad. The problem is, like, I cannot do that until I have gotten him to knowledge rank C. Because then I can have a murder party around that specific creature. So I can get his mana again, I guess, to summon him. Lingering Insanity. Enemies have a small amount of damage. Take a small amount of damage. Damage is based on enemies' intelligence instead of the casters. Again, very dependent on our enemies rather than our own stuff. Homeboy also got hit with every fucking debuff known to mankind. Good to see, good to see. Some of you might say, damn, he didn't use any instability to see the new creatures, and every creature he's seen is a repeat. None of them was really new, and, Gunset, I'd say, shut up. I gotta know that the thing that we're missing out here was apparently the Manticores that has been spawning in our world since from whatever. I think from the spider place we've seen Manticores, so. Oh, give me the. Okay. We just instantly do this. There it is, get him. Oh boy. we see you. We know you. He's actually robotic now. What? He died. Jetty's fucking dead. Jetty died in one hit. What's this fucking fish? The fish deals 7 more damage when it is not their turn. That's a good one, chat. What does Prime do? Hoo-hoo. Ah. Okay. Poor guy. He had the least amount of health from the team as well. He was sad to fail. Truly saddening situation. But first, make them stink. Yes. 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 Oh, wait, no. Oh. Sneak attack. Supplicant sacrifice, the caster's killed, and creatures gain 3 random buffs. Or minions. Efrat, brother. Oh, times change, don't they? They're gods, brother. Yeah, the divination candle is the one I was talking about. If we have a C ranking in knowledge about a creature, we can activate this candle and then have the cost of some resources that creatures spawn into the world. We'll most likely do that to get the cards from the creatures, which gives certain buffs. As seen here. I don't know how we got this yet. Just kind of happened. Safe. There's nothing really that we wanted, so... I mean, there were 2 spells that we wanted. Let's actually... I hate that the spells don't have a... This one is new kind of shit next to them. It's very annoying. I don't know which fucking... class that spell was. I don't even know the name of the spell anywhere. It was like... One of them was the remove the buffs. And the other one I don't know anymore. Desecrate direct orders in life, in feeble, and gorge. If an user, evil eye, fierce death, fluff of darkness. Impending doom. Kill streak. Nightmare. Summon Conquest, Famine. It was Orbital Beam. Orbital Beam. The other one I don't know anymore. Phoenix Burst. Phoenix Burst. Yeah, dispelling Devrish. For sure. And Orbital Strike. Orbital Strike? It has to be this guy, right? Okay, I was about to say. Devastating amount of damage. 1 charge. Of course, it's gas. Won't have it any other way. I guess remove planets for Orbital Strike. Get the slime instead of the summon, which is weird. The spelling. We save and we continue. The barracks. Less charge, less speed. That's good enough. Oh, new exotic chat. Let's go. Extra traits 2. Horrible. Extra speed 148. Okay, so we are gonna be outspat every single fucking time in this fight. This place. Ooh. Should be looking mighty fine, I don't lie. Oh no. Oh, I forgot. We are gonna be getting a ass whooping before we even start the fight. gonna be super fucking annoying. No effects that affect when creatures provoke will activate one additional time. Interesting, nothing we can do with that. Curse something. As long as this creature hasn't gained, okay, the defense version of that, those creatures, and then the new cloud afterglow. The creatures recover 100% more health from healing effects. Yeah, dude. There's only a one. Okay, I'll send a bunch of them. I kind of don't like the. Okay. I kind of like how much damage they're taking right now. Why did I attack with that guy? Why did I do that? There's no reason to do that. Small less, please. Thank you. I mean, then again, these are like. Has to be the strongest weakness we can find in this place right now. Voodoo Jesters. And a, green person. Apparently it's a frog. Chad has a frog. I can see it. Wait, I can see it now. Why did I cast Treacherous Mind on myself? Why did I keep doing it, Chad? Stop hurting yourself. Toxic Frogmania casts by your creatures deal massive damage based on the creature's low stat. Okay. Okay. Your spell juggler creatures can equip spell gems from any class. Oh, we knew about this one. I need more jugglers. Juggle my ball. Oh. No. Some buffers. But buffs? Buffs? Oh. Let's see. Okay. The wacky burger. How do I explain this to American? Think about a burger. It's kind of wacky, not gonna lie. Who's that top right guy though? What the hell? And the top left one? Wait, the bottom right one as well? Bro. Did they do juggler as well? Ready? Did you just fucking die? What? Yeah, chat, not gonna lie, this is gonna be a hard one, just in general, which is horrible. Let's see, Wacky Burger. Condiments. The first time an enemy casts a spell each turn, this creature afflicts enemies with a random debuff. First time this creature attacks each turn and afflicts the target with 2 random debuffs. It's kind of wacky. Second chance. If your creatures are resurrected, they have a 50% chance to be placed at the top of the timeline. Better way. The Stolen Feather. What the fuck? Your creatures cannot lose extra traits and spell gems in battle. Okay. Your creature's spells have 100% more potency. The spells is a different class from the last spell cast in the current battle traits. The creature's traits, spell, and other effects that are affected by the number of creatures that they belong to a certain actor. Is this different from the other one? Because it wasn't a cockatrice. It was a cockatrice, but it's not this cockatrice that had that ability. So we can have 2 of those kind of abilities. The Griffin Dream is not that, chat. Garby fucking died. Okay, everybody died. Horrible Howl. Your creatures with Direwolf gain 3 stacks of this minion. That's not bad, chat. We do Direwolves. We do that. We do that. Let's see what the realm instability does for us too. Is that the same gargoyle or a different gargoyle? And why does that buff toad have a mirror? A hand mirror. Dusktail gargoyle. I do enjoy that most of my creatures have some Horsemen of the Apocalypse. Just kind of vibing with them. You're just there. Hell no. Enemies cannot gain this creature's personality, decrease stats, and this creature attacks enemies. And this... Oh. Okay. Gargoyle. If this creature casts a single target chaos spell, this creature afflicts the enemy target with silenced. It's very specific, but I guess could work if you're in a place where they're casting a lot of spells. I mean, that's everywhere these days, so that isn't too bad. Why are people going back? I should stay down. Thank you. Give me my chat. Next. No. Before this creature dies, cast 3 of his spells. Horrible. This creature attacks 1 additional time. The amount of damage each of this creature's extra attacks deal after the first is increased by 35%. Damage the first attacks dealt. Okay. Creatures cannot gain stats. Okay. The multi attacker is really cool though. Not gonna lie. Who are we killing? RB, bazooka them. Okay, so the water can be hot ladies or treasure. So it could be treasure twice. Got it. How intelligent are the creatures actually, you know? Let's confer a friend. Okay, static encounter. We don't want to fuck with that yet. Don't have the buffs. I guess the deeper that we go, the more creatures are gonna be there, so the more repeats, or not repeats, but less new ones we're gonna see, because the pool of newer monsters is just lesser than other ones. Of course, I want to cast with this guy. Brother, how are you surviving? Brother, sneak attack. You'll see this giant ass bird with a fucking cool ass rope. Powered blast. Target takes small amount of damage, or most amount of damage if the target is the same class as the caster. Targeted. It's a racist spell. You love to see it. Neil Bull dropped, I guess? That's nice. Good shit. Shit just got fucking real. All creatures take 50% less damage. What the hell? At the start of the battle, this creature attack is added to its health and defense, and it's okay. The fucking alien is green. Fucking actually green, brother. I don't know why he lives now. Not a gem. I know why he lives now. Bazooka, everybody, please. Remember we did like 3,000 damage, chat? I remember. Who do we want to have that? This guy. Live just said no. Sneak attack? Okay, all the fucking minions. I think on Gaul is easier to get all the 4 horsemen because of the fucking slime than any other way. I've used all my snowstorms already. Of course. Bazooka, everybody? Kind of worked. Last thing I want to see. Spell Blossom. How did he live? That's actually insane. What? Sorry, Flap. Barely any D-Balls chat, so this is all good. This is all good. Shrapnel grenade, please. Yes. Yes. Transcendence. Target the gains a random trait that belongs to creature realm's rights. Horrible. More of deaths. Also horrible. Okay. What do you mean? Nothing new. Oh no. Killer what fucking died? Who are you? Pure Love. All creatures get a massive amount of maximum health. All creatures. Also enemies. Okay, Mimic. God, I didn't want to do it, but it seems we have reached that point where we're actually kind of like losing our fights. We're not losing, but like the last fight wasn't really easy and it wasn't like a special fight or anything. Just kind of kicked our ass. Kind of wanted to go through and see all the new creatures on my own and see if there's anything useful because damn, that's a slog. But if this is kind of like what I can expect from the enemies right now, I might have to switch Tsundere with a creature that could actually buff our team, you know, with a better synergy. Okay, Piccolo, I see the fit. After that, creature dies for the first time in battles, resurrect with 50% of health. You kind of have like another creature. That's what I wanted to do. Okay, but that killed him. You see what I mean? Like, you're just kind of like kicking our ass. Not kicking our ass, but they're not making it easy right now. We're just kind of like one death away from just instantly losing our fortune. I don't want to lose our fortune again, Chad. You know how many times I've lost my fortune this fucking playthrough? Too many times. This should never happen when I played the game before. Beta 2 actually is kind of hard. But it was Beta 2 have kind of hands. You know what I mean, Chad? Was anything special? I don't want to say there was. A good exotic though. I mean, this special. Okay. Yes. The mime. Joe got the mime. I think this one right. There's nothing really that we want to do with the candles right now, so. Okay, so we're gonna turn off this ability and we're actually gonna go one by one, chat, one by one. We also will love our shit, chat. Give me a fucking favorite gods. Give me a fucking emblem, but that's even better. You see, chat, we would never know seeing, you know, the other spider and another leech. You want to see that? That's why we need to do this. Inspect. After your creatures of leeching attack, they gain stats. Twice if enemies poisoned and burning effects are shared with each other. Ooh. He bridges the gap between the fire build and the poison build. It's interesting. Huh. Fire poison build is a thing. I wouldn't have assumed, but that's kind of nice. It's kind of cool. Kind of random, but nothing bad though. New Naga. Sorry. New Gorgon. She came back. We do enemy creatures deal 10% less damage for each creatures. Oh. She came back again. Okay. No. When this creature attacks, that's a deflection guy. What do you do? When this creature targets a single target spell, an enemy deals 50% more damage, inflicts them. Single target, stones, and okay. We ever build around single target anyway, so I'll use my AoE fucking explosion that we've been using for the longest time now. Ah. Did I just instantly use the spell that removes the boss from the Mimic? Bro, base team. Fuck them up, brothers. Long as creature resources. Like human resources, like HR, ECR. We can keep snaring the Mimic down. I'll do that again. I love it so much, just do it again. Orb distraction, please. Check. Nice. More Mimic mana. I think like we're 2 or 3 fights away from summoning our own Mimic. Are we able to do anything with it? No. I mean, I guess as a creature that goes above the timeline, it's kind of strong. I think we can really manage. Moving that we have to have right now, so. But now eventually they're going to be really strong. Okay, what does 4i do for us? Your creatures recover 50% of damage. Attack healing builds, it's not bad. Well, we saw you a second ago. You were there, and I was there, and everybody else was here. Crazy dreams. Can I give me my spell, please? Tsunami. Okay. Removing the speed from the enemies, not bad. I'll take something to drink, chat. Hydration check. Chat. 1.5 hours ago, at least 2 hours ago, I had the feeling that I could go longer than 3 hours. That's not part of the plan anymore. Jesus. Whoa. I'm gonna take some more hours at work the next month, so I have to be more on top of my sleeping schedule. Because I'm kind of like just going for a good 5 hours every night, which is killing me right now. When I am working 5 days instead of the 2 days I'm working right now, that's just not possible. So I have to make sure that I sleep on time, so I am not dead every single time that I want to stream in the evenings. At least can stream in the evenings. I feel as longer as we go through these depths, that I see that we need more spells, even though we're kind of like moving away from the extra free spells that we have. It's necessary though. Tsundere doesn't really do a lot for us after just giving the spells. I guess he does some damage. I feel like the biggest asset he is right now to the team is the fact that he is a completely different... What the fuck is this? Of course. He's a completely kind of different damaging type than anything else. If in any way our fucking magic is like nerfed or unable to be used to its fullest potential, Tsundere's kind of there. It's not like we have built him more damage. He's more built for support. So yeah, there is some merit to him being there as a alternative damage dealer, but he's not a damage dealer. Like, you know, like a famous person once said, I'm not a rapper though. Like, he's not a damage dealer. I think we got there. Did we get it? Huh. A new demigod. A new baby. Increases barriers, buffs, and there's more damage. What? Oh. As the creature's attack, it sets the enemy's stats equal to its lowest stat. All stats? Jesus. Horrible. Yeah, what do we want? I mean, the multicast is to get that giveaway. And we kinda want them to be chaos because of our spells that we wanna give to the other ones, you know? So that kind of limits our choice. This creature and the creature adjacent to it have taunting defense. Don't shoot through this motherfucker. There's no good chaos creature I had an eye out for, so has to be a new guy. There's a new sage. The priest, sorry. At the start of the creature's turn, it increases other creatures' defense 50% of those creatures. Oh. Really? Where's the intelligence guy? I don't know, chat. I think that might be the intelligence guy that we're looking for. Like, it's okay. Yup. 15% though. I mean, that could be a good chunk of intelligence, like, not online. Oh, you gonna do for me, bro? Not a lot, is it? Respect. Oh. I wonder what that means for us. I just hope that the multicast snake that has been seen to have a healer vibe to it, except for the one that we're gonna get is the fucking chef, is chaos. That kind of like help a lot. I feel like we could also give one of the spell gems to RB, so would not be the worst fucking stuff ever. Like Affliction, Sneak Attack, and Chaos Spheres. Chaos Spheres is a must, Sneak Attack is a must. Affliction we have barely if ever used, so that could become Grand Explosion. Right? Again, we don't have Searing Flames then. But the slime has a spell that now removes the buffs. So Searing Flames is not necessary anymore. Healing. Nice. OG healing. So is it really necessary at that point to have? I don't know. I have to assume no. Because we have a good alternative for the Searing Flames. Doppelganger. Resurrection. Don't give me glory, bro. New horses? New horse! That new My Little Pony dropped. See how this one can be turned into... after this creature attacks, it heals its ally with the lowest health for 10% of the damage deal. It's like better than the other ones. It's like if you heal, if you attack, you get like 35% of like the damage dealt. I'm like, brother, that doesn't have to be a lot. The lowest guy, that's actually a really good skill. If we ever go like damaging or healing belts, which we will not. Have I looked at the fucking Valkyrie, or have I actually been skipping it because I'm just so not interested in the Valkyries? This creature and the creature, yeah, the taunt and defensiveness, counters. I think that's the joke I make usually. Just fire yourself. Bro, speaking of like fighting themselves, right? It would be a horrible thought to fight myself. Like, I know what I'm capable of. Hell no. Please don't. I love my bones to be intact. I love having bones that bones, yeah. Like if you look at some stories where someone had to fight themselves, like I think one of the more famous ones is of course the fight against Shadowlink or Darklink. Like how would you do that, bro? You just see yourself spawn in like a shadow form, it's like, let's duel. It's like, yup, no. How about no? Okay. After decimation. Stakush. Yeah, get more. Give me more, bro. There's even new horse there. What the fuck? Why it hurt me like that? No fucking new horse. Wait. It's not what I want to do. Worked out though. Mimic. I like the Mega Mind meme with no bitches, like no mimic. No mimic. Okay, that didn't really give us anything new or exciting. Or have this. You're not Jade guy, got it. I think it's the person from the Caustic place. I think he gave me Jade. Okay, easy clear. So not every place has new enemies. This one does, which is the tree, I believe. I mean, the tree is new, kind of short, right? Y'all can chill right now. Goddamn. Well. I have to see what the cherry tree and does. Your creatures take 40% less damage while they have mending. The tree is useless to us. Remember I had like a tree that gave everybody mending? I called the foundation. Good times. Anyways, where's my golf mummy fucking chaos creature that I need? It's the mushrooms in this game. Why does this realm against the buffs? Ooh, new dog. What does new doggo do? Your creatures have 5 additional stacks of direwolves. Can have. Sorry. My disgust kind of like showed through. It's fine. How many perks points do I have? Try it like I did what you wanted last time, but this time, no. This time, death will be spawned. Vaccination? Okay. Whoa! New bar dropped. And new centaur. Centaur, sorry. My accent came way too hard through. After an enemy skill, this creature attacks the random enemies every time. Kind of an overkill, ain't it? Enemies can't have invisibility. What? Wait, isn't how the fucking parts work? Weird. That's not how the parts work. They should change. Oh my god. He's an outlier. He's weird. I feel not even really synergizes with the other ones. Like at all. I guess he's one of those getting creatures, so they shouldn't. Like only weird. Synergize with each other, you know? Oh no, one. No. I had accidentally came in the fucking playlist and I don't know how it was called. I didn't even remove it. Every time that I think about to like find it, I forget. Ooh, new fox. Beautiful fox. We'll see. But the fox is not chaos. And everybody's dead, so I can't even see what the fox did. Forbidden Relic Shard. After this creature attacks or casts a spell, your creatures of the same class provoke and gain shelter. Fine. Well, I sound excited for a second there, but it's fine. Maybe from the start it's just fine. I want to put a little more energy through that, but whoa! The 4-armed setter. That. It's fucking dead, Chad. It died. What do you do? Enemies can only heal each other. Look, chat, I know eventually we're gonna find like a boss that like is gonna attack a million times and I'm gonna cast a million times and then heal a million fucking creatures and then like I make the ultimate fucking like setter build where, you know, they have like 4 fucking traits and all of them stop all that happening and then I'm gonna be like the boss, you know, and I'm gonna beat him and then everybody gonna love me and, you know, I'm gonna get all the bitches and shit like that, but, you know, I get all the money, but until the point. The setters are not a good. Let's come fit some good back. Give him a buff. Hi, Jet. I feel like the biggest problem right now is that our build is so specific around minions, and like not a lot of other stuff support the minion build. that most creatures just feel very useless for us. Doesn't mean that they are useless, you know. I feel like every creature or most any creature has a build potential somewhere. Your creatures gain leeching and smashing. Ooh. So yeah, it's just kind of it's a situation of like we can't use it, so it feels very limited to us. The creatures that we get, the spells that we get, like really add a lot to what we're doing right now, which is it is sad. I didn't think that it was gonna be the fucking Necromancer to be this limited in their scope. It could be that like in a few fucking rounds we're gonna get all the creatures that support the minion kind of spamming build. But till then, it feels very... I feel like we have gotten every fucking like just feel good minion buffing, casting, gaining creature. I don't feel that we've really been making a dent in that stuff. Okay, new lizard dropped, new gasmat dropped, and guy that hates... No, these are new creatures, devils. Never mind, they're not new. It's like the guy that looked like the imp. Okay, cool. I know him. When your creatures cast a spell due to a salamander trait, they cast another one of their spells at random. Oh, God. Chad, here's the thing, right? This is really good, but this is casting normal spells, meaning that we are running out of charges faster. So this just makes the burst of damage at the start of the first few matches more, but in the long run we will not have any real spells left for any of the salamander traits that trigger. So yeah. If we can find like a way of, you know, either gaining our charges or finding a build that somehow makes it so that we can use temporary charges. I don't think we're going to use that guy, even though I feel like the salamander trait has saved our ass more often than not. Where's this fucking statue? Okay, here's the statue. Ask and thou shalt receive. Okay, abomination, new abomination. This one has prayer beats. Interesting. He's dead. Chief. As this creature provokes. Early cat ASMR chat, because I'm dying here. And when I say die, I mean I'm falling asleep. Here my head ass was like, I'm gonna do this longer than 3 hours. But I'm struggling at 3. Covenant. If one creature rebirth, fine. It's fine because I have to assume that the AoE fucking rebirth that also like increases the penis size exists. So spawns games get absolutely fucking crazy. So just a single target rebirth doesn't really feel that nice. I mean, especially if it is in a class that we have kind of like slots open for, put it in. Can be wrong. Can be bad. Because I'm bad. Gem conversion. Target charges are redistributed. Words. Okay, that's a way of gaining some charges back. It's not really a full team concentration. I don't know what he did for me. It's kind of too slow for that. Manual. More gemstones. All the devils. Still thinking about what could actually improve our team right now. I feel like multicast is the answer right now. Wait, isn't multicast having this same problem as like the new settlement I would have? It just kind of like no. This manually casted spell, so this is more for the temporary spells that we get, right? In every fight. I see my new slime guy. He's just devouring the fucking shield. Love it. These sprites look absolutely just stunning. Horrible. Like always, horrible. I feel like what I want is these spells that just double cast. Because I think that also reapplies the Pyromaniac stuff, right? Yeah, never mind. The Devil's Strike is gonna be there. Fuck that chance of removing the amount of casts you can do. So my cock. Ooh. Treasure. I guess having the chillest music on ever is also not really helping. I mean, ever is a big word, but like, well, Apple just chilling songs. It's so good though. And what if we don't do the multicast as a character, but as a trade on one of the weapons spots? Okay, this situation, Seraphim did remove all our fucking minions, which is horrible. What about like, didn't Pyromaniac fucking cast this orb? What did it? I think about just using the gem for the trait of the snake. Oh. Oh. Okay. That kind of woke me up a little bit. So cold enough right now to have made some tea for myself, but now it's a little bit too late. Again, I don't think that the tea would really wake me up in this situation. Fire Devil's Rage. Enemies are afflicted with burning. Works with the fucking fire build. God, I can't wait to rage when the game doesn't give me those spells when I really need them, when I play the Pyromania. Fire guy. I have my whole ass fire build, but I will not have the spell that burns everybody for a long time. Can't wait, can't wait. Okay. Hit me up near round. Come on. 5. Crazy. Cutthroat Jungle. Yeah, I had to do it. Damn it. Ooh, looks so sick. What is that? Heartbeat Torturer. Okay. Here's the last thing I want to say about Torturer. It looks fucking sick. Okay, then being blind is not that good. When enemy attempts to cast a spell, single target spell on any target creature, they have set the target themselves instead. Okay. It's kind of a why are you hitting yourself kind of build. I respect that. There's nothing really we can do because yeah, no, everybody does cast spells. No. We love casting spells. So this game is embodiment of we love casting spells. Shadow Wizard Money Gang. We love casting spells. Toxic Frogmania. Oh, we got the spell that like is buffed by the one fucking trait. That a small amount of damage, or a massive amount of damage if they're afflicted with poison. I can't wait when we crash out when we need that. For the poison though. On other fucking character. Give me your stuff, bro. Thank you, bro. You know, I could just really kind of like, this is Robert. He's like, I have this friend. I'm like, yeah. The Chaos Rift. Your creatures gain a random trait. But why though? Ooh, I forgot. The fucking elemental dinos are here. They don't do anything for me. Okay, horrible. What do you do, ready? Creature always has frozen. This creature always has frozen. The creature with frozen can still act and can cast spells that interact with frozen without consuming charges. Oh wow. The game says that like I know any spells that interact with frozen. The movie? Shut up. Kind of rushed through the first place. Trying to get some buffs. Wasn't that successful, but you know. Had to try, let it do it all. Had to give him the 1, 2, 3, yeah. I say 1, 2, 3, I meant running away like a little bitch. Oh, puke, 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 puke. Give me this, give me this. Give me this. He's holding the tablets. You gotta show us the fucking 15 commandments. What we do already? This creature takes 50% less damage for each permanent nature spell that it has equipped. Okay. It's kind of expecting a situation where he cannot equip a nature spell himself. And then through a 4 different combination of traits that he can have infinite nature spells and never take damage ever again. I was kind of excited for all of these creatures that was gonna be there. But let down. Recurring thing in this playthrough. Look at that. Ooh, let's see the new creatures. Let's gamble on something better this time. That was better. Oh, damn it. Yup. Speaking of sound, if you... What class does a construction spell belong to? Nature. Only because I have a creature that actually uses that. Hello. Okay. Okay, new Asura, no, new Asura. Heart Ripper. Of course. But they had nice fucking debuffs, please don't remove them. Oh well. They didn't crit us, so this stuff didn't really work. It never does that, never does. It's never such like, oh no, like, oh, the fucking Asuras are critting me to death. Like, okay. They crit, I guess. Oh, hello. Go back home, scoundrel. The rebellious youth of these days, bro. Where did he come from? He's kind of like appeared. Okay. So these are some enemies we have to fight. It appears not. No, no. Okay, everybody fucking up. Get back home, fucker. Imagine roaming around, finding a portal, going to the portal, and just end up here in my life. Why is that bird bigger than me holding dual blades better than me, bro? What the hell? I'm gonna die a little bitch and insecure. Yeah, attack him. Seek out the Ramses. Still have the nether part I'll have to go through. I feel like we haven't explored the left side completely yet. We haven't, it seems. Okay, life good, life good. Mimic? Huh, please. Thank you. Not a mimic, not a mimic. The Atlas beacon. Okay, what are you doing for? Okay. Jesus Christ. Ooh, new spellman. You're sick. I guess these are guaranteed to give their traits. At the start of the battle, this creature gains acid rain. After this creature casts this spell, it gains invisible and speed 20%. We can give that for free on a weapon that is bad. Right? Yeah. This place always been this fucking bright. One, really? 9, really? Let's actually complete the realm bosses to get the points. Eternity End. I have Ertrog. Did you have the Jade? I keep forgetting to load. Oh, when I said Vartrog, I actually thought the guy that was made of fucking spell gems. Ooh, new Inquisitor. A new lady? Okay, Inquisitor died. Smart. After an enemy casts a spell, the spell gem is sealed. Fine. White creatures, swirling, minions, inflict a debuff. They also grant one of your creatures a buff. In addition, your creatures start with 1 whirling. Okay. You kind of want to pivot from the zombie build or the direwolf build. Actually, do we still do direwolves? I don't think we do direwolves anymore. Right? Do we do direwolves? Yeah, okay, Homeboy still does do direwolves. We still do direwolf, chat. Yeah, Space Cat, I hate it. Space Cats just look at my soul in a way that I don't like it. Creature can equip spell gems from any class. Creatures have 10% more tokens for each sealed spell gem each of your creatures have. Why do I want to have sealed spell gems? I don't see the benefit of that. Seas portal to another realm. Moves away from set portal. Not today. I don't want to be Isekai yet. That's in-game me, by the way. IRL me is like, hell yeah, Isekai me right now. No. When you eye thingy, not boulders. Creatures deal 50% more damage for each such creature you have to. Sometimes, bro. Okay. They're unknowns. Those were like unknowns, right? I guess I've worked for the Siege Master, but all defense-based functions. What I'll do. They are, okay. Which is merely cancel less small than 50% attack to make another turn. Crazy. There we go, Paladin or Healer does a really good one to have. Just an extra turn. Nah, I keep fucking getting messed up. I think it's aesthetic encounter every single time. Have you seen that new fucking Crusader? Did I miss that guy every single time? He looks so much like the other one that I just didn't bother. After this creature attacks or is attacked, it gains shells. Alright. I look the Crusader in the eye, I should say. Okay. He was not the perfect. Okay. Nice. Give me some of my resources that I apparently missed. And at least got me a lot of resources that I fucking missed. Most likely leave a resource I missed, I just randomly teleported. Like, ooh, shiny, and just teleports away. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna teleport away again. I'm not that guy. So many portals. Yeah. Something death. But have you ever thought about starting to explode? What? And then a weird-ass ferret just starts blasting your fire. Time stop. Proceed to the next creature's turn on the timeline, ignoring all subsequent effect as a result of casting a spell. The water. Hit him right in the eye. Keep clicking A too much. I'm happy it doesn't matter for now. Later on, that's going to be detrimental to her. Because that's detrimental just attacking with the guy that shouldn't attack. There's only one person in our team that needs to attack. That's Sundra. Sundra's the only one that starts beating up people. There might be fucking... just kind of a person that really enjoys doing something like that, or embarrassed what did I do? I didn't plan to ask. Sundra beat me up. Yes. New thing. Deco mode. Open. A decoration, utility, and NPCs. The Goblet of Trials, which we're gonna put there. Yeah. It doesn't really mean a lot for us. I was hoping it was like a little bit more. Oh, new exotic. Let's go. So cool, Chad. That one's dead, Chad. Okay. Can we just instantly go for... Ooh, new Metacore. Metacore base builds also just... Pictures. Okay, I said I'm gonna attack the game for the system. Okay. It's not bad. It's just nothing we can use right now. Why is like that Kraken so durable? Oh god. But I hit that deep, bro. Just die. Jesus. I got exotic immediately. Okay. The Slash Shifter. What? Ooh. Sick. Start of the battle, the creature class is randomized and it gains a copy of your other creatures, initiates other rare trait and artifact traits to match that class. At the start of your battle, the creature class is randomized and it gains a copy of your other creatures' initiate traits. All of them? Just all of them. Why would I want that? Every fucking goddamn trait in this game says does not stack. Why would I want that? Every goddamn fucking trait in this game is like, it doesn't stack, it doesn't stack. Which I get it. But like, why would I want to copy this? I guess... No. I guess this will stack. Paramaniac, this one. This guy doesn't stack, or stack. And he has a special one. Doesn't do a lot for us, but... Right. And Dark Knight did we now? Oh, we have more wood apparently. Oh, debuffs for the enemy. I need that. I need that grab. Grab that crap now. I guess if we have a team of like raids that stack or in a way. I think it's a kind of creature where you just build around or you don't build at all. Because we have a whole team of like just weird ass fucking traits that can stack. That can stack. They kind of like synergistic work with each other. That'll be fun actually. Where did he die? Thank you. He's a main build. He's the main character. Oh, fuck. What do you gotta do? You're so fast, sorry, Chad. I did. Okay. New weapon? Yup, looks sick. I'm basic man, I see black and red and I just love it. Okay, we have no idea what that new wire will do, ever. The team heard it that I liked it, so it had to die. Got it, understandable. Okay, why would we not offer? There's no reason to not offer. There's zero reason. Alright. Very fucker. Mad Hat Ravenous. Late to the party, how are things running with a new specialization? No, same specialization. I'm running till the end of not the end of endgame, but when endgame truly starts with Necromancer. And then I'll switch specialization. A whole new playthrough with a new specialization. I'll have a playthrough of every fucking specialization that goes until endgame. Not as far as like I'm gonna bring the Necromancer. The Necromancer is gonna be the forever save. But I've been unlocking the new ones, that's for sure. For now, I'm looking at all the new creatures that have been added because we've reached a new depth. One of our creatures is there simply because there's nothing better to slot in. Which is bad. We're kind of a little bit struggling on the lower depths. Like, we're not dying yet, but I see the fall from the damage, so... We have a path forward, though. I have a good idea how I want to improve the team. Where the hell am I going? Okay, there I'm going. I see. A whole ass new area. Nice. First we offer. But how are you doing, Mad Hat? Probably doing fine. I'm a little bit tired. Was it a busy work day? Okay, no new projects, so no reason to continue. Same. Finish up working on my end. Nice. There's nothing better than just being done with work. I'm happy I have the day off tomorrow so I can kind of like recover. Upcoming month I'm working full time, so I'll not have that luxury anymore. I have to make use of that right now. To charge those energy fucking batteries of mine. They're surviving till the end of the fucking month. I hate full-time work. It's the same crusade as before and the fucking same fart. New Colossus? New Colossus is dead? Live, bro, live. Wait, I need to see what he does. He's just getting a barrier, okay. No Yetis. Gonna make infinite fucking frost or something like that. We will never die. We will fucking never die. Ooh, who's a top right guy? He's sick. The Regal Golem? Hell yeah. Oh, he dead. At the start of this creature's turn, your creatures recover 35% health. Not bad. It's not bad. It's nothing that we need right now, but it's not bad. Also for cleric builds. Ah. Oh yeah, because the cleric deals damage with healing. I mean, he's sick though. I can't wait to diversify the teams. We're going to do other specializations. Like, I've seen enough of, like, what I assume is, like, amazing fucking creatures for certain classes. The hot dog, of course. Okay, new guy also died. What do the hot dog do? If creatures deal damage with an attacker spell, the enemy has a 50% chance to be afflicted with burning. I mean, it works in the burning team. But that is a extra exotic. I forgot also to add the other one to the list. Let's update as well. We now have 7. I need to be proud of that. New stuff, no new stuff. Sag. Big Sag. I wonder what the specialization I'm gonna do after this. I don't know if you have any preference, Medat. What class does the Wizened Snaptrap be part of? Yeah. Everybody knows the Wizened Snaptrap. Depends if you're wanting to focus on attack, casting, or defense. I'm up for anything. I think everything in this game is fun to do so. Yes, class is nature, of course. Everybody knows that. I have to do them all, so... Okay, they all died. Your creatures have 20% more attack and intelligence for each enemy is afflicted with curse. Nice. Oh. He looks so cool though! Maybe not casting, I guess, this time, because we've been casting a lot in this playthrough. But it's because, like, minions is more like a sub thing. You cannot really work around doing damage with the minions. The minions also just kind of, like, facilitate a playstyle, and for now it's just casting. Simply because Pyromaniac is just so fucking strong. I feel like casting is always a part of the game, right? I think there's very few fucking classes that's like, nah, I hate magic. I'm convinced they exist. Just focus on, I don't know, attacking, defending, provoking. There's always a bit of casting in anything. We knew about this one. Ooh. Ooh. I like that. Do they have my level? I kind of. I keep clicking A too fast. Damn it. Ooh. Okay. Failed experiment. Enemies take a small amount of damage or a massive amount if they afflicted with vulnerable. Evoker, great for multiple spells at once. Siege Master for awesome defense build. Witch Doctor is a weird one that works around curses and having the enemy kill itself. Those are the ones that I have been focusing on recently. Okay, okay. I'll make a screenshot of that. So I have kind of a interesting choice to make. I think for me, most likely what I'll be doing for the next playthrough is Witch Doctor, because it does seem very interesting. Like a true, just unique way of playing the game. The idea of like the different playthroughs is just having a playlist for anybody that's interested in the game to see how the fucking character works. Specialization works, how you would go through the game. So having a lot of different ways of showcasing that would be nice. More people need to play this game. People are sleeping on this. They shouldn't. And maybe we have a chance of seeing what the new Yeti does. Cheers. Yes. Yes. That's what I expected. That's my Yeti. That's my boy. How's it going? Hello, Crystal Golem. I'm doing fine. How are you doing? Yes. Oh, Lucky Jam. This creature target recovers 100% charges. Does not affect ultimate spell. Okay. Spell cannot be manually cast. It has a 20% cast on an ally at the end of its turn. Huh. You're not slotting that in, right? It's not bad. That's pretty nice. Everybody loves charges. Everybody loves casting spells in relation now. I love this game. Glad to decide to stream it today. Yeah, I also love the game. I want to play it, I want to complete it, I want to do different playthroughs. Oh, I love this game so much. Now we're looking for an upgrade for our team. Because one of our creatures kind of became obsolete because of stuff happening in the game. But yeah, I love this game. I have some crazy fucking goal set for myself for the game. No. I knew he wasn't done with the projects, but you know, I was just praying somewhere. Let's see if the pandemonium is something for us. Like Crystal Golem, if you like the game a lot, I play this game every Tuesday, so if you're ever interested, you know, can keep coming. This is the kind of game this for a long run. Ooh, even it was cool. When enemies burning, debuff expires or is removed, the creature deals. Oh, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it a lot. Yeah, I'm planning to do the Necromancer playthrough until we have reached every end game mechanic that we can find, which is a long one. And from that point on, we will do every specialization in the game, a randomized playthrough, until hitting end game, I think. We can fight like the big bosses. And we'll fight all the big bosses, and then we continue to the next specialization in a rotation. So yeah, it's gonna be a mainstay. I should have seen what the other Caraberos did. Never mind. They never stood a chance. Have we already donated? We haven't. So stupid. Should have done it instantly. I'm praying that this place will have our upgrade because we need a chaos creature. Until now, most of the good chaos creatures came from here. Praying for the best. I need that the golf girlfriend, you know, like in chaos form. So I can fuse her with some double fucking snakes, so I can multicast. Only in this game that will make sense. No other game can make sense of that statement. There's most likely nothing there, but there could be something there. There was nothing there. I wonder if we're gonna find our guy. Or girl. Somehow I'm not believing it anyway. But I hopes for these new waves of creatures, but nothing usable yet. I've already been 50% through everything. It's concerning. Oh. Maybe there's that Carabarus. The Gate Watcher. You lived! Okay, this creature can't cast spells manually. Of course it can't. If this creature defends, it casts one of its spells that can target all your creatures. As a Chaos guy? I guess he should never be Chaos. You should most likely fuse him with a live guy. And defend. Something. Nothing that we need, but something. Huh. Bloom. Eh. Hoping for a little bit more. Nobody know any fucking apocalypses? I love these guys. Huh. This place also is not gonna give us what we need. That is kind of sad. I was kind of banking on that one. Ooh, try that. I guess we could keep Tsundere around for the longest of time, but we were kind of struggling on the last death. Like, that was no joke. Summon Horde. But you could just gain a random minion for each creature fighting on your side that belongs to the same class as the caster. It's fine. Something really that we can use right now. Oh. That was accidentally. No idea that shit was there. My eyes, they are burning. Yeah, I'm kind of sad that there's nothing we can switch out with our Tsundere. Oh, there's some places still to go. Can't lose hope right now. Ooh, Project Turn In. Yes! Yes! Maximum project. Yes! Okay, this one. This one. More efficiency. Both of them. We start with the donation. Yup. One of the best looking fucking gods in the game. And they all look amazing. The new guy actually died. Fuck. What'd he do though? What is his fate? This creature deals additional damage with attacks and spell equal to 50% of its speed. Huh. That's not bad. It's just main damage dealer kind of vibe, which we don't really need. Our main damage dealer is kind of already on point. But that's a one to keep in the noggin. Let's see how the abomination is gonna disappoint us now. After adding a pretty good creature. This creature attacks an enemy with vulnerable. Yep. What I expect. Can't wait when I'm a witch doctor, and apparently that is amazing. Okay. Clean house here. Was she the person that sold jades? So bad I remember this shit. On defend, cast on provoke, cast on heal. Okay. Oh, emblem. Nice. Ooh. Love the Shadow Cat. At the start of enemy's turn, they have 20% down, so they have feared. It's cool. Doesn't help us, but pretty cool. There's a ghoul, the only creature that we've found until now that actually might be able to help our team. Not directly, but there's a possibility. There's more than the other ones can say. Oh, dumpling! Destroy the dumpling. We need to kill the dumpling. I will strike the dumpling now, please. Oh, Finger of Death, the dumpling? Okay, dumpling dead, let's go. One day we're gonna have our own dumpling. I don't know. Okay, Mimic, we see the drip. We see the fit. There's not a what? My life is a lie. What do you mean that was not a Mimic? At least the bones are speaking the truth by being bones and enemies. Just lying. He doesn't know he's a Mimic. He just gave up. What do the new bones do for me? After this creature casts a damaging spell on an enemy, the target loses intelligence equal to 100% of the damage dealt. It's fine. Could come to help us eventually if you ever fight against a spell-slinging boss. Focused on the intelligence. We're not at that point yet, so it's not gonna help us. Again, there's possibility. This has been the best realm till now. 2 creatures that are possibly good. Insane. Creature dies for the first time. We have seen him before. Okay. Yes, yes. Okay, there's another pickup. Of course not. What? Click too fast. Okay, see what the liches do for us. Liches have so much more defense for each permanent death spell they have. We're not focused around death, so it doesn't do anything for us right now. I'm still thinking about like what we could get to improve the build right now. Yes, 35 every god. Glad to see it. Yeah, until now, the only thing I even considering is multicast. And even with that, I'm kind of like iffy about it because of the instability of realms. Can just turn your amount of cast you can do to 1. Meaning that that trait will be more detrimental thing than a positive. But for every realm that doesn't have that instability, it's god-like, so... Regulus rules over which realm? I mean, there's my boy Regulus. Everybody knows where Regulus is at. Like, Regulus is at, Yep. Yeah, Regulus is the Arcanist nest woman. Yup, I knew that. Well, everybody knows that, of course. Someone's running. Oh no. We have to do it. Why? Why'd have to even made it worse from the third game? No. Why do they have to make the loot thing so non-threatening? He's in pain. Ah. Counter-clockwise clock. Master of time. As a creature manually casts a spell, a single target spell, the target's turn counter is increased by 5. The trait can only be applied to each creature once per turn. What does that mean? The target's turn is increased by... Oh, the amount of turns they have taken has increased by 5. It's kind of the fatigue system, right? Does it work faster hitting the... You do more damage because it does taken too long? Or is it truly just the fatigue of the monsters? Or is that just... Or the creatures? Or is just that the same thing? In general, that doesn't feel like a bad thing to have. Oh, I forgot. This path of the damage. Okay. We donate. We look at the shop. We don't buy anything. We cry. I've seen a moth before. There's another guy. I have to believe that we've seen a djinn before, but non-Hellbar says something else. What does this raven do for us? When you cast creatures cast a spell, 45% their speed is added to intelligence to determine the potency of the spell. Okay. It's fine. Creatures deal damage with attacks based on 25% of all their stats, other than health. No. Yeah? I've got a big shield guard now, kind of like blocks for everybody. Okay. This yellow with pink? No. It's orange with something, right? Okay, I've seen a beholder. We have seen a moth before. Nothing new. I was angry because I attacked, but it's the creature that needs to attack. Finger him to death. I'm going too close. Stop. I need my buffs. Go away. You're cheating. You're cheating. Okay, now I got it. Ooh, another looks Niflheim. The creature deal damage with spells based on 25% of other stats. I see a reoccurring theme. I don't want that. Everybody's intelligence is buffed like a motherfucker. Why would I want that? And it's pretty fucking trait buffed. Got him. Got him. Tell me you're better. Oh, arcane, nice. What are you doing? Yes. I have no idea how people survive in this fucking universe. I don't think I'd be like alive if I was stuck in this place. He's just recruiting random guys. What a boss. I hate how these slimes look. There's a new slime. Shout out to this slime was the first person that actually helped us in our fucking summoning. If this creature gains spell gems, your other creatures that don't have this trait also gains that. I think I have a few spells that give spell gems, but not enough to make like something work there. Yeah. Yeah, we're just doing that. It's not what I want to do. It's fine. We don't need healing. Okay, let's find some books. Okay, the books are fucking dead. Who'd have thunk that the weakness of a book is a grenade? Not me. Fuck. Those are cards. Ooh. It's a Nephilim card. We got 3 cards. 3 whole cards. Of the many that exist. Shit, I wasn't stupid. I knew all these things existed in the game. I'm not gonna collect all of them. It's insane. Ooh, that other guy, what? Ooh, sick. Your death creatures and beacons always have agile when afflicts with a debuff. They afflict them with a buff instead. Okay. Got him. Well, the books fucking survived. Only I know this book. I could use that book to have. It's yellow and then green. What the heck? Nice. I'm not gonna even comment on it anymore. Another treasure golem. It's not my fault, it's the game's fault for spawning him. I don't want to hurt him at all, but I have to. The game is forcing me. I'm sorry, bro. Kick. The target takes a moderate amount of damage, plus 25% for each debuff it does. Kicking walls down. Your mimic had it up. Once more, I was convinced it was a mimic, but alas, it wasn't again. How many times do I have to be bamboozled by these mimics? Not by them being mimics, but by being them not mimics. Again, chat, I think they're lying to me. I think they were mimics. They just didn't want to admit it to it. I want to see what the other guy did. What to say? There's no way that we have seen everything yet. Oh, dumpling. Let's go. Separate dumpling. Yep. The Flosion showing why he's the main damage dealer. A casual 11k. Can't be recruited, bro. Emblem? Ooh, 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 ooh. Creature and your creatures adjacent. Okay, okay, okay. That's good. That's a good one. That's a really good one. Enemies from the future. That just sounds bad, bro. What? From the future? This looks bleak, bro. Your creatures have a 40% chance to dodge attacks. Of course they have. After creatures take damage from an attacker spell, they have 35% chance to gain shells. Of course they have. But have they heard about bazooka? Okay. Pyromaniac, baby. We go to Siralim because I want to save just in case. I think before the end of the stream we might be able to. Never mind. We're 5 fucking rounds to go. We have 9 minutes left. Hit me, fuckers. Ooh, new dragons. I love the dragon designs. I just hate that the dragons are unusable in my team. Okay, so there's no chance of seeing what the new dragon does for me. They keep taunting me with the Regal Golem. He looks so cool. Okay, there's a new dragon. Team. At least don't kill him yet. Yeah, he's the first one to go, of course. Truly my fucking team of creatures. What do he do? If an enemy casts spells, creatures reduce all enemies' intelligence by 35% chance. Okay, good that he died, never mind. Nice going, team. What for the team? High five! Nobody? Okay. Okay. Humping the pillar, believing it's gonna be something I can break. Oh, nice. Creature spells heal instead of dealing damage. Huh. Interesting. First 3 permanents damaging spell have a 50% chance to be cast automatically at the start of battle. This creature's okay, okay. I was about to like, how is that different from this one? This guy in the book to give everybody arcane? Yeah. We're not chaos anymore though, which is kind of a problem. So one way of improving the team a little bit support with the arcane. Creature itself doing damage at the start of the combat. 50%. It's a coin flip, but it's nice odds. Arcane doesn't really do a lot for us because we mostly use spells that are from Evil Gems, so how much is that really going to help us right now? No, not that much actually. Except if you make stupid mistakes like I just did. That helps a lot. Let us, of course, give everybody a bomb. And then have them die by fucking zombies. Oh. Like, what the fuck did I do wrong with this static? I want to know what he did. He got decimated. He's not part of this world anymore. He doesn't live. He's gone forever. Okay, what do you do? Enemies deal 10% less damage for each sealed spell gem they have. Okay. He never stood a chance. absolutely just fucking decimated. The Dongon tortoises. Maybe rather than damaging, we can get the new Inquisitor, the one that gives everybody whirlings. Weirdlings? Weirdlings. The bunnies! We're two new bunnies. We used one bunny for a long time. I say a long time, I mean one stream. All the bunnies are dead. A Ruby Carbuncle! The Ruby exists! Okay, okay. I didn't say it, but I believe it was a mimic once more. And once more I'm bamboozled. Hello. Is that... Okay. It's almost starting to cry again as it was another treasure golem. It wasn't. I'm so happy I have a recording of all this. Then I'll never know when this all happened. Oh, I'm kidding, it happened every single fucking time. How about that one? Okay, I see, Ooh. Which was a targetable spell, but this is about tough. Summon direwolf. Caster gain 1 stack of direwolf. Like, brother, what is that? 1 stack of direwolves? But it gave me 5 instantly. They don't want to see me good. Okay, brother. Lay on me take. Azural rules over... Yeah, I mean... Everybody knows the god Azural as a brother or sister, whatever. So, yeah, Azural. Azural. Oh, it's the ice guy. Yeah, everybody knows that he rules over the frostbite caverns. Yeah. Easy. I wonder why they ask such easy questions, chat. Like everybody knew that, right? I can't be the only one. They knew that the Azural rules over the frostbite caverns. Yeah. Oh, emblem, nice. I must say, what the fuck is that? But that's just part of the fucking project. Okay. Maybe this time we can see what the fucking bunnies do. Okay, the red and black ones are new. Okay. Oh, okay, okay, okay. Brothers, take it easy. Yo, 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 yo. Not a fish. The creature has 5% chance more, 5% more intelligence for each spell that has been cast by all creatures in the battle. Main damage dealing buffs, which we don't need. If your creatures have cast a total of 12 or more spells in the current battle, your creatures are immune to debuffs. It's a background trait that we don't care about. I guess that could work. Like, we for certainly trigger that more often than not, so that's not a bad thing to have. I don't feel like... Ooh, nice project done. Yes. What does the goblet tell me now? They told me to suck a dick. Thank you, goblet. Goblet of Tral free? What? I mean, I have nothing better to do right now, so... I think that's gonna wrap it up for today. Been going for a good 3 hours now, so... It's a good wrapping up point. We have done a lot, at the same time we haven't done a lot. but it's always kind of this game. I will most likely on stream go through the other 4 realms that we still have to check to see if there's anything to booster our team with. That will of course be shown off at the next stream, which is next week, of course. With that, I will not continue, of course, in the depths. That will all happen on stream. Yeah, I'm kind of saddened that we didn't really find a replacement for Tsundere right now. Homeboy's just kind of still vibing in our back. You know, hitting all those idiot protagonists. He's kind of also our spell gem slave right now. Kind of giving some good ass spells to everybody. It's kind of the reason why we want that chaos still in them, you know? They need to be a little bit chaotic. Alright, other exotic as well. And the hot dog. Yeah, nothing really screams at me right now as something that we want to fuse with the snakes. I guess the mimic is chaos. That's something. It's kind of sad that we don't really have anything that we could immediately hop in the team and be like, yup, that's our boy. That's what we need right now, or at least that helps us a bit. Actually, nothing, nobody. Then we're gonna put some wyvern blood in this, you know? Some, when a creature gets above this, creature has 5% to get it instead. Then an enemy casts a spell on all your creatures. The creature has 50% chance to cast no single target. There's a spell on its allies. So we have buff stealing, single target, damage stealing, and AoE stealing. AoE damage stealing. What do the snakes say? You know what I mean? Like, what do the snakes say? Is it mainly cast spells? Because then it not do a lot for us. If it does, say just spellcast it, and it can help us. I have no idea what where the snakes are part of. Most likely healing. Another fucking exotic. We're doing pretty nice on the exotic part. This is going well. Everything else just kind of slacking. Oh yeah, cool. The chefs. Your creatures cast spells 1 additional time. Okay, so it doesn't say manually cast, so that's good work. We'll make the chef for sure. Yes. But yeah, that will be happening off stream, so I can like really go over our options right now. I feel like there is a very good team in the making, or at least one good team member. The team is kind of like already on point. Something that just helps us over the edge of the upcoming depths. But with that, I'll have to say good day, good night, and have a pleasant day. I'm going to sleep. Goodbye, everyone.